But this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, says the Lord. I will put my law within them, and I will write it on their hearts. And I will be their God, and they shall be my people. No longer shall they teach one another, or say to each other, Know the Lord, for they shall all know me, from the least of them to the greatest. For I will forgive their iniquity, and remember their sins no more. Those are the words of the prophet Jeremiah, spoken to the people of Israel. I'm Pastor Brad here at Peace Lutheran Church, 240 West 9th Avenue in Oshkosh. And we all have that friend who makes us promises. And we're never sure if we can really believe those promises that are made. The promises sound really good, but we're not 100% sure that they're ever going to follow through. Or we know for a fact that their promises are no good. And despite how much they try to sell it, they simply can't follow through, because that's not who they are. But here's the thing. God keeps God's promises. And that's something we can always count on. God will do exactly what God says will happen. When God makes a promise, God follows through. Throughout the Bible, we see that again and again. God keeping the promises that have been made to the people. God kept the promises to the people of Israel. God kept the promise to send Jesus so that we would all be saved. So join us this week at Peace Lutheran Church as we talk about God keeping promises and the length that God is willing to go to keep those promises. As we journey closer and closer to the cross during the season of Lent, we need to be reminded that this journey is not in vain, that this journey does have a purpose. And that purpose is to show God's love to God's people, that God does keep God's promises. So join us here at Peace Lutheran Church, 240 West 9th Avenue. On Sunday mornings, we've got worship at 8 a.m. on our Facebook page, 9 a.m. in person, which is also live streamed, and on Wednesday evenings at 5:30, we follow that up with communion. Come join us. Know that you're welcome here. Peace exists for you. And until then, maybe we'll see you online or in person, or who knows, maybe we'll even see you on the road.